We're 1 week out, and this is my current situation. Oh, I'm tired. So I have some explaining to do. One, why am I dressed like this? Yo girl just went for a walk at 7 in the morning because I need to get my steps in, and it being 1 week out, another explanation that I have to make to you guys. I'm really just trying to do everything I can to make sure that I bring my best package to stage, which honestly I feel like could beat last year's package like long. I'm just gonna set you guys down right here. Can I just like lay down and talk to you guys? I'm so tired. I'm gonna see if I can just like lay down on my donut pillow. Okay, it's too much. How long have I known that I am competing on September 10th? For about, I think, 5 weeks now. Basically, when you guys saw my macros get cut down to 150 grams of carbs, that's when I made the decision that I wanted to step on stage before I go to Prague, just as a warm-up show, kind of to just like test things out, my peak week, just to kind of get my feet wet before I get onto like a bigger stage. So me and Jose obviously decided to cut everything down, and I've known this for a bit now, and the reason that I kept it to myself was because I feel like I already put so much of my life and what I'm doing on social media, because, well, obviously my intentions with it is to share every single part of the journey, motivate you guys, and to help you guys get through those tough times if you are going through what I'm going through and everything like that. But I just wanted to keep something to myself, if that makes sense. Plus, I thought it'd be kind of like a cool surprise, and I don't know, I wouldn't say it takes off the pressure off of me, but it's just nice to keep something to myself, you know, like leave something to the imagination. So I'm just gonna basically do like a huge peak week vlog, like everything is just gonna be into one big vlog, so this is gonna be part of that. I don't want to make this introduction super long, or it might be more than one vlog, I don't know, but either way, I'm feeling good. My emotions have been all over the place, that's for sure. Some days I feel like I'm ready, some days I feel like I'm not ready. There's a lot of self-doubt, and it's not because I don't feel like I'm good enough, it's not because I don't feel ready, it's just mental games. It's just my own mind trying to trick me into thinking that I'm not ready, and I know that, and I'm glad that I've been through this process so many times that I am 100% aware of that, and I know that the best way to get those thoughts out of my mind is basically to just ignore them and remind myself that I've done everything I can to this point, literally everything I can, and that whatever happens, happens. I went into this prep, I went into it with the thought of it's my first pro show, it's my debut. You know, I'm not going to expect anything out of it, but now seeing how far my physique has come and seeing my body where it is, first I never even thought that my body could look this way, so that's a win in itself. But I feel like I do have a physique that looks pro. Sometimes I'm like, I feel like I don't deserve to be pro, but like now looking at my physique, I'm like, you know what, girl, you do deserve that title. So I'm happy that I feel that way. It just shows that I'm very confident with my physique and my package. I'm just trying to remind myself that even though I feel good about my physique and how I look, at the end of the day, it's the judge's opinion and their choice and what they see. So no matter what happens, I am gonna be beyond happy with the outcome. I don't do these shows to win. I do them because I truthfully enjoy competing. I love being on stage, just the thrill, the getting ready, everything, just the whole process in general. The whole journey is amazing. So I'll be flying out to Florida on Tuesday, and I think that's gonna be my refeed day. It'll be while I'm at the airport, so it'll be like my carb up at the airport, which is gonna be just a gong show, and then having to get there after a long day of traveling and training. But you know what, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do at this point. I'm trying not to over stress the situation because I don't want any more kind of stress on my mind, on my body. I barely have been sleeping, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's like I'm anxious or just the fact that I'm like really feeling the diet, and my body is just at a point where like I'm so drained and low in body fat that I can't even function properly. I don't know, but it always happens. I always struggle sleeping. I'm close to show. So all in all, I'm honestly really happy going into the show. Today is September September 3rd, so I do have check-ins with my coach this morning. So I will probably let you guys know what the changes are, and that's going to be it for peak week day 1 vlog. And I will see you guys later. Alright fam, so it's, what time is it? Give me the time, Fitbit. Be good for something besides telling me that I haven't gotten my steps in. It's 3:44 right now, and I just got off video chat with Jose, my coach. He said that honestly nothing really is gonna change that much at all. Like this week we might do a little bit of a deload. We're keeping macros the same. I get a refeed on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, depending on how I feel. I'm thinking I might just do it Tuesday because we've always done it on Tuesday, and I just like to stick to whatever I know has worked already. That's the biggest and most important thing with peak week, is to try to not change anything. Don't get crazy with it. If you did the work, if you're ready, then there's no need to make crazy changes. So everything's gonna stay the same. Water, macros stay the same, training, cardio, everything, literally everything. I know, kind of boring, I'm sorry guys, but that's just what happens when you're ready for show day. You just don't have to make any crazy changes to your training or diet. So the day of the show, we are gonna do 15 grams of fat, 20 to 30 grams of carbs, and 20 grams of protein for my first meal. And then the day of the show, I will still aim to hit my normal macros, just because we still do have Prague and Finland and all the other shows coming. So I don't want to go too off plan because we want to play it safe. I mean, there's still a little bit of fat that I can pull off my hamstrings and glute area. So that's still the goal. So we're still going to keep everything basically the same the day of the show. Just watch my physique, make sure that I'm not eating too much, avoiding foods that bloat me because we want to keep it tight. So that's pretty much about it for this peak week, I guess. I will keep you guys updated if anything else changes, maybe do some daily updates to show you how my physique is changing. But other than that, that's about it for today's update, September 3rd, and I will most likely see you guys tomorrow, September 4th.
Say it louder. Who's gonna love you like me? Like me? Say it louder. Who's gonna touch you like me?
Alright you guys, so it's September 4th. It may look like nighttime right now, but it's not. I actually have everything closed down because I am getting ready to do some yoga. I just got back from getting some steps in. I got 7,223 steps. I don't know if you can see that, but it's 8:55 in the morning, so I went for like an hour walk. It's pretty cold outside, but just gotta get it done, so I did. Now I'm just gonna do some yoga, get some stretching in, kind of like set the mood for the day. I do have a lot of computer work to do today, so that's why I try to get most of the steps out of my way first thing in the morning. That way I can just focus on work. I don't know what that is. Later on today, for peak week stuff, I am gonna be possibly going through competitors checklist, things that you want to make sure you have before you travel for the day of the show. And then we're also gonna prep some food for my refeed / carb load, which will be on Tuesday, I believe. I'm still thinking about it, whether I want to do Monday or Tuesday. But other than that, that's all that we have planned for the day for peak week stuff. Like I said, my peak week isn't anything exciting, but I kind of like that it's not anything exciting because I've never done such a subtle approach. So it's gonna be cool to just coast into the show and just do the damn thing. So I'll show you guys what I do for my yoga here, because it's actually a really cool app that my best friend showed me when I was in Houston. It's the Down Dog app on your phone, and if you don't have Apple TV, so that's what it looks like. Down Dog. It's a little doggy. So if you don't have Apple TV, I'll show you how I hook it up, and then I'm gonna get into that.
Like me.
I hook up my phone to my computer, then I go on QuickTime Player, then you go File, new movie recording, and then hey, there's us. You go iPhone, and your phone gets transferred to your computer, which is super cool. And after that, you're gonna want to go on microphone. You go iPhone. That way the music transferred to the TV. Then you go enter full screen, and you have to have an HDMI cord so you can plug it onto your TV.
Ooh, said you wanna be good, but you couldn't keep your composure.
You just have to set the mood.
Ooh, said you wanna be good, but you're begging me to come over. Ooh.
Just hit my second check-in for the day. We are doing a morning check-in and evening check-in just because there is 2 shows. So there's the morning show and then the evening show. So Jose kind of wants to get a rough idea of where my physique is going to be at come the night show. But the only thing is that I'm not really following anything in particular for the next few days. Like, I'm just eating as I normally do. Whereas on show day, I am going to be more conservative with my food choices. The times that I'm eating, how much I'm eating, how much I'm drinking. So there's a lot of things that will come into play and will change when it comes to show day. But for right now, he just kind of wants to get a rough idea of what my body does throughout the day. One thing that I want to show you guys, probably the only post-show treat that I will buy. Got some kale chips because they don't have these in the States. They are a Canadian company and they're actually pretty hard to find even here in Canada, but in my opinion they're the best kale chips ever. For those of you who are new to the channel, I did cut these out like 10-11 weeks ago just because they did upset my digestion a little bit, so I decided to cut them out. And they were a big obsession, so it was a big deal that I cut them out. So I'm super excited to have these again post-show, just for like even the night of, like just a few bites or the day after. I'll probably just fit them into my macros because as I do have other competitions after this show, we do want to keep it tight. He did say that I can have a free meal if I want to after the show in Miami, but to be honest, as of right now, it's not my biggest concern. Depending on how I do, we'll see if I do have one or not, but I'm definitely having the kale chips. Peak week day? I think today is like peak day. Oh my god. Okay, I think today is like the official peak week day 1 because it's Monday. It's like actually peak week. But I didn't show you guys what I promised you yesterday because yesterday was kind of a sit down in front of the computer and just get shit done kind of day. I am headed to Florida tomorrow, so Tuesday, and I haven't packed yet. I don't have my meals prepped yet, and I did decide to have my refeed day today on the Monday because I didn't want to have it while I was traveling, and that way I can just get my leg workout out of the way today too rather than tomorrow when I get to Florida after traveling for the whole day. And I know how I feel when I travel, so again, it's super important to pre-plan. So I'm gonna have my refeed today, 200 grams of carbs. I'm not going to film it on this vlog because you guys will see the full day of eating on a different vlog from this week that I already posted. I will put the link down below so you can head over there and watch that if you want to. I am playing it safe with my food choices just because we're getting closer to show. I still haven't really cut out anything at all. Like yesterday I had 2 Diet Coke Zeros. I'm definitely going to make a solid effort to cut back on Walden Farms, just little things like that that I know can make my physique look a lot tighter if I do cut them out of the map. So I'll be trying to cut back on that. Probably show you guys some of the stuff that I packed for my competition. A lot of it you will most likely see more on the day of the show vlog because I'd rather just show you everything when it's like happening. Other than the refeed, the only thing that did change was I only have 3 training days this week. So I have legs today, upper body tomorrow, still have to hit my 1000 calories of cardio, and then on Thursday, which will be my last training day, it's just like a full body, very, very low volume kind of day. For today, I'm shooting for 90% of my lifts, and then tomorrow as well 90%, so 90% of what I would normally lift on a regular lifting session. And then other than that, nothing has really changed in terms of peak week. Just gonna make sure that I keep getting my water in, get all my food in, and keep grinding, keep getting those steps in, which is what I'm about to do. So I will catch you guys later. So I just wrapped up the last full lower body workout. I felt pretty good, to be honest. I was still able to hit my 175 for 5 reps though, not my usual 8. But other than that, I mean, I took it pretty easy. I definitely don't want to get hurt being like 5 days out from my show. Also wrapped up 30 minutes of cardio. So what I'm going to be doing is doing 30 minutes today, 30 minutes tomorrow with my upper body workout, and then I will do another 40 minutes on Wednesday, and that'll be all my cardio for the week because I don't want to be doing cardio close to show. I don't want to be retaining any water on my legs or anything like that. I want to be able to just relax before I hit the stage because we definitely don't want to be holding any water whatsoever. So I'm just glad that it's done. I'm glad that I can continue on with my refeed day. The workout will be on my refeed day video, so like I said, I will link that down below. that's about it for right now. I'm gonna stretch a little bit and then head home and continue on with my refeed day. Hi! As I'm finishing up that last clip, a subscriber came up to me. It's Madison. That's so exciting. What are the odds of that? I know my room is a huge mess, but while I am getting everything together to travel tomorrow, I thought I might as well do like a pre-competition day checklist when you travel, just because I will be staying at my cousin's house, so I don't need to bring a whole bunch of stuff because he'll have a lot of it available for me, like extra sheets, an extra pillow so I don't get hotel stuff dirty, towels, all that stuff I'll be getting once I'm there. So I'm not going to show you that right now, so that's why it's going to be like a pre-competition day checklist. So most important things: loose pair of pants, a loose shirt for tanning day because it's gonna be really wet when you first get it done. If you want it to stay on your body and you don't want to rub it off, then loose clothing is your best bet. And then you also want to bring some flip-flops. I'm bringing a black little dress for athletes meeting just so I can look like semi-presentable. Obviously your jewelry. This I got at Walmart. The earrings I got at Walmart. So the bracelet, earrings I got at Walmart, and then I have another set of things that I've gotten like throughout the years. I'm also bringing my suit, of course. I would highly recommend packing your suit in your carry-on. Same with your competition heels, just because you don't know what could happen. Oh, and same with the jewelry, of course. You don't know what could happen. These are things that you can't just go out to Walmart and buy again, except for the jewelry. But so you definitely wanna probably pack this in your carry-on just in case something happens to your suitcase. I'm also bringing a second suit because you just never know what could happen, unfortunately. I am going to be doing my own hair, so I brought some powder to add volume to my hair, dry shampoo, of course. I'm getting to buy some hairspray, or I have some hairspray. You definitely need some hairspray. And then I'm also bringing some Epsom salt because obviously it's not farm and herb, but I'm bringing some Epsom salts just because I know that after traveling I am going to be retaining a little bit of water. I'm going to be stressed, so just to kind of like wind down, relax, highly recommend this. You're definitely going to want to bring a razor because you have to shave your whole body before you get your spray tan on. I'm also bringing some Smooth Move tea, some Senecot just in case things are moving smoothly. The Smooth Move is just a laxative tea, but it's a lot less aggressive than the Senecot. So if you want to go with something that's easier on your system, then the tea might be the best bet. I also have this little baggie with like bobby pins, hair ties, combs, Q-tips, scissors, tweezers, literally everything you can think of. Like you can never have too much for when you're traveling, especially if you're competing. I think that's about it. And then of course your competition heels, which mine are like way over there and I don't feel like getting up and grabbing them, but that is my pre-competition day checklist. I think maybe I'm missing something. I don't think I'm missing anything. A mirror. And then I also brought like all my makeup and stuff because even though I am getting my makeup done by a professional, just in case I need to touch it up or fix something that I didn't like, I'm definitely gonna bring all my makeup. Eyelash glue, I have my extensions, I have so many things in my suitcase, and it's important to make sure that you're bringing more than you need always. But that is gonna be it for today's peak week update. All the rest of the stuff that went on today you guys can catch on my refeed day vlog, so head over there if you want to see what else happened today. If not, then I will see you guys tomorrow.